Hello and welcome to 6 Degrees Reviews Movies. Is that
Yeah,
what we're doing? I'm
I'm.
Brianne, also known as Miss Movies.
Hey, I'm Stacy Howard. This is new.
This is new.
What
We
are
don't review movies normally. We
no
normally just talk about them on our show, 6 Degrees of Feature Film, which is
right?
on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesdays live, usually at about 10:30, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes earlier, depending.
Yeah,
Depending.
yeah.
So here we are talking about Wonder Woman
Yes,
because we're women,
that's right.
and this is
We're
a
Wonder
big
Women.
deal. We
Yes,
are. Why is this such a big deal?
this is a huge deal because it's the first big female superhero film. I mean, I know
Hmm.
there's been a few before that might count. This is the first
Okay.
one that's good.
Okay, yes, that's the important part. This is
Yeah.
the first one that's good. But let's talk about a few things.
Okay.
Let's talk about what we've had before. We've had Supergirl,
Okay.
Tank Girl, Barbed Wire, and then we had like Catwoman and Elektra. So
All terrible.
all just really
All
bad.
sucked ass, you guys. Sorry to curse. Sorry, mom. But yeah,
And
all. Ooh.
ever since the superhero boom, which started in about 2008 with Iron Man's
Mhm.
release, that's kind of when it brought superheroes back into the forefront. And we really started getting a lot more films about superheroes. We've been just waiting for the title character to be a female superhero, and
Yes.
it has finally happened. Not by Marvel, though. You would think after
Yeah.
however 14 films or whatever they've done, they would
Yeah.
have one woman in there.
And you would
But
think with
no,
great directors like Joss Whedon, who are obviously, a great fan of women in film and really
right?
try and, push that in their own projects, that he would have done one by now. But no, it's DC, and it's like their first good movie. I'm gonna
Right.
make a bold statement
I'm surprised that they took
from
a long time to
everything.
do this. I know they wanted to back in 96 with Ivan Reitman.
Right.
And so it's been a long time just sitting there trying to get
Mhm.
done. And I think Joss was maybe attached at some point,
He
but
was.
there's a lot of people that were in and out of this project, obviously,
Right,
for it
right.
to have started around 96, which was when Barbed Wire came out. Maybe after that they were like, let's hold
That's
off on
right.
things for a while because it was bad.
Maybe not the female centric superhero movie. Um, you know what I love about this film and this project though is that I feel like it if we hadn't had the mixed or negative reviews from some of the other DC films, maybe this wouldn't have
Hmm.
happened. But they were
Interesting.
like, you know what, we're not killing it in this other genre. Let's try and give Wonder Woman a
Hmm.
chance. What's the
Right.
worst that can happen? Oh, if it fails, it's going to be blamed on the director or the fact that it's a woman. So I feel like they weren't even
Right.
like it wasn't a huge risk for them. They were like, we've already like ones with reviews. So this
It
one
can't
comes
get
out.
any
Yeah, it can't get
worse
any worse. Exactly.
for
And this
us.
one comes out and it's like the best. And you're like,
I
fuck
think it is the
yeah.
best. Definitely the best since after the Dark Knight trilogy, for sure.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, the best of this new like series. I don't know what you would
Genre,
call it.
superhero film, I guess it's a
Phases.
genre. Yeah.
Hmm.
Phase
Phases
one.
of
Yeah,
DC
phase. Oh, for sure. For
for
sure.
sure. I
Absolutely.
loved
For
Patty
DC.
Jenkins and her
Mhm.
directing. I love that she is the first female not to direct a superhero movie because that was Lexi Alexander with
Right.
a movie from Punisher, but
Mhm.
to direct a female led superhero film, but also that she broke records
Mhm.
and is now in the record books for having over 100 million for a debut opening, which
Yes.
is incredible.
And she is the female director of the highest grossing opening weekend. Is
Right.
that another record? So before it was for
That's what
50
I was
Shades of
saying.
Grey. Oh, I thought you meant.
But maybe it just didn't come out that way.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. Let's make the same points, but talk differently. That is what our reviews sound
That's
like.
what we do.
Fantastic.
That's what we
What
do.
was your favorite scene in the movie?
I loved the Amazonian women like doing their doing their
Training?
practicing their
Yeah.
training for war. I thought that was
Nice.
pretty great. And them also then actually like having their moment where they need to actually put those combat skills to work. I thought that was
Mhm.
pretty awesome to see kick-ass women take some people down.
For sure. Mine was when she crosses no man's land. And then she's like, I'm
Mm.
going to go over to that village. I'm going to fight them. I'm going to save those people. You guys aren't going to do it. All right. You guys are a bunch of pussies. I'm going to do it. And I liked that. Well, she didn't call them pussies, but they had a mission to do.
Hmm.
I get it. But she was like, no, we can do this first. We can
Right.
do both.
There's so many good things about this film that we could talk about. We're going to talk about it more on 6 Degrees of Future Films. So you can always
Yes.
click over to that. We're talking Wonder Woman, Tank Girl, and Barbed Wire because it's just going to be great. We got a great film, and then we just follow it up with 2 lousy ones.
Yes. But they're going to be fun to talk about.
They are going to be fun to talk
For
about.
sure.
So check that out.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's pretty much closes it up. We didn't really review. We did more of a fireside chat, as
Yeah,
we like
we
to
just
say.
wanted to talk to each other, and then the camera's on. So,
Yeah.
you know.
That's how it goes. All right. Thanks. Check us out next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.